It was not the P.U.P that broke the story about Lev Dermen. I hope I get it right, because you get all kind of strange names right on from immigration, or whatever his real name may be. It was actually the media that broke this story. This story is now public. Now, what is really important and what Belizeans are really interested is that they want to know who are the two unnamed ministers that are accused of bribery that belong to the U.D.P cabinet. Who are these U.D.P ministers, or who are the U.D.P officials that have been mentioned, Mr. Speaker? What Belizeans want to know is the massive corruption that was and could possibly still be happening in the Department of Immigration. Belizeans want to know is about the kinds of associations that U.D.P ministers have been or are having with characters who have been locked up or are being accused of criminal activities. Characters like the famous Wong Hong Kim, remember him? And P.U.P from the infamous Sanctuary Bay scandal. Now we yet have another scandal where the issue of bribes and kickbacks appear in court documents. This is not hearsay or hearsay. This information is coming from evidence to be presented in U.S. courts. Now, Mr. Speaker, in his press conference, the Prime Minister said that he always acts in the face of these issues. I'm happy to hear that he announced today that Herman Langsworth, who is not honorary, is our Consul General in New York, fat salary, living quite well in New York, that he is going to call him in so that Mr. Langsworth can explain these over $100,000+ that was set in the report. Belizeans are well aware, Mr. Speaker, that we have ministers and government officials who are not only associating openly with murderers and criminals like Danny Mason and Lev or Levon Dermen, and please forgive me if I mispronounce the words, but they are directly involved in this scandalous and corrupt behavior with utter impunity because they suffer no risk of criminal prosecution or sanctions in Belize under the leadership of this hypocritical U.D.P government.